Good morning, profitable traders. Welcome to today's market follow session. Being the 9th of July 2025, so good to have each and every one of you around for today's session. My name is Cynthia, and I'll be taking us through the first segment of the market color session. And right after that, CJ will be coming up for his analysis on gold and yen basket. I'd like to crave our indulgence. Kindly share the link to this market color session with everyone on your various social media platforms so that this can get to as many people as possible and they can get to participate in what we have ongoing here. If this is your first time joining in for the market color session, you're very much welcome. We do this every day, Monday to Friday, 8:30 a.m. and 2 p.m. Nigerian time. Do not go anywhere, right? So this was made specifically for you, and you're the reason why we are here. You're very much welcome, and please join us every day. We've had people who consistently join us every day for the market color session, and I'm guessing that I am sure, rather, that you're getting so much value from this. So without taking much of our time, we'll just head straight to today's analysis on DXY. DXY, GBP USD, and Euro USD. So on the monthly time frame for DXY, as seen right here, nothing has really changed from what we've been saying for a couple of weeks now. Overall direction is bullish, seeing a sweep of this liquidity, and we're seeing more sales to the downside on the dollar for the monthly time frame. Down to the weekly time frame, price has taken out this low, and we're seeing even more push to the downside, down to the daily time frame, fibbing this most recent swing from point A to point B right here. We would want to see price trade into some premium level. And by that, I mean, I'd like to see price trade into 61.8% fib level. And once price trades into that point, I am willing to continue the sell on DXY. Down to the 4-hour time frame, I even want to see price trade all the way to at least 61.8% fib level, or further into 78.6% fib level on the 4-hour time frame. Beg your pardon. All right, so as we were saying, would like to see price retrace into 78.6% fib level on the 4-hour time frame, and down to the 1-hour time frame, pretty much the same thing. We're seeing price even, still buying. Of course, our buyers is a buy to sell, and seeing that we want to take the buy opportunities. Where am I interested in taking the buy from? Right, because we want to see price trading to some premium level, and there's still more room for, for some buy on the much higher time frame. So coming down to the 15 minutes time frame, I would want to see price trade into 97.266. And the reason why I want to see price trade into this level before taking the buy opportunity is because there's the classic box pattern right here: shoulder, sweep to the downside, break to the upside, and then this is what I want to see price do: trade into this left shoulder at 97.266. Right, and once price gets to that level, I will be willing to long the XY. So for today, I am looking out for the long of the XY. Short term, of course, because we know that we want to buy all the way to the premium level on the 4-hour time frame. So I have shown us where I'm willing to take my buy from. Please take note of these price points that we're calling out so that you get to watch what's going on in the market, right? Down to GBP USD. Monthly time frame, we're seeing price even breaking lower, right? We're seeing price overall a bearish move on monthly time frame. And down to the weekly time frame, we've seen price take out this high right here, the high at 1.34642, right? So on the daily time frame, I beg your pardon, favoring this most recent swing because you're seeing structure to the upside, right? Favoring this most recent swing from point A to point B, price tapped into 61.8% fib level, and we saw some form of reaction off that point. And down to the 4-hour time frame, seeing this entire swing, same thing, price tapped into 61.8% fib level, and we're seeing some reaction of that point. It's not all that massive, but for me, I'd like to see price retrace all the way to 78.6% fib level. Reason being that there's a fair value gap right here at 1.34592 on the 4-hour time frame. So there's still room for GBP USD to, sell into this level, 78.6% fib level, a point of interest. There's a fair value gap right here, coinciding with this fib level. And we know that we always want to buy at discount. So I don't want to see price retrace all the way to this level before continuing the buy on GBP USD. Seeing that there are still sell opportunities on GBP USD, narrowing down to the much lower time frame. On the 5-minute time frame, let's see if we can spot any box pattern strategy. I can't see any here. On the 15-minute time frame, I can spot one right here. Shoulder at 1.36674, sweep to the upside, break to the downside. This is what we want to see price do. We trace all the way to this left shoulder at 1.36674 on the 15-minute time frame. And once price taps into this level, I am more than happy to sell GBP USD. So my bias for GBP USD for today being the 9th of July 2025, I want to sell GBP USD and I want to buy DXY. Last on my list being Euro USD. Monthly time frame, still the same thing. We're seeing even overall, we're seeing some bearish move, a sweep of this liquidity right here. And on the weekly time frame, we've seen price, trade all the way to the upside. Down to the daily time frame, I want to flip the most recent swings in that structure, the most recent price actions actually to the upside. So I will be fibbing this most recent swing from point A to point B, and this is what we want to see price do. We want to see price retrace at least into 61.8% fib level before continuing the buy of Euro USD. Of course, we always want to buy at discount, and I'm willing to see price retrace into 61.8% fib level or further into 78.6% fib level. Down to the 4-hour time frame, pretty much I want to see more sales, retracements. Of course, we want to see price retracing into those levels that we called out on the 4-hour time frame. Down to the 1-hour time frame, we're even seeing more, sell-off on Euro USD. So there's the classic box pattern on the 1-hour time frame right here. Shoulder at 1.17494, sweep to the upside. We've seen this break to the downside. We want to see price returning into the shoulder at 1.17494. And once that happens, I am more than willing to take the sell on Euro USD. Even on the 15-minute time frame, coinciding with what we're seeing on the 1-hour time frame, shoulder at the same price level, reiterating again, 1.17494, sweep to the upside, break to the downside. We want to see price returning into this very left shoulder. And once that happens, I am more than willing to ride the sell on Euro USD. I'm willing to short Euro USD. Please take note of these various price points so that once price gets there, we will be lucky, not lucky. We will be, on time to catch these trades that we're calling out here. Please, at this point in time, if there are questions, please type in chat box, lower high on the 5 minutes time frame. True. So if you have questions, you can type in chat box or a different bias from what we have analyzed. Please type in chat box. And again, I'd like to make the announcement that we're coming to the city of Abuja for the Traders Bootcamp 2025 on the 2nd of August 2025. On how to go about the registration, kindly send us a message on 081 6099 5030, and we will be helping with the registration process. It's going to be an amazing time with everybody. Please come around. AUD USD is usually analyzed on Tuesday and Thursday. So by tomorrow, do well to be around for the analysis, and Abby will be doing justice to that. We have specific days for specific asset classes and currency pairs, of course. If there are no questions, we'll be going on a very brief break, and we will be kicking off with the second segment of today's market color session. Don't go anywhere. We will be back shortly.
Please, the question here is that I'm seeing is 5 minutes time frame. From where we are taking.
Good morning, beautiful people, and welcome back to the market color for today, the 9th of July 2025. We're excited to have you all here this morning. We're going to be proceeding straight into the market color as we look at gold against the dollar, and then we'll look at the yen pairs before we round off today's session. So let's proceed with our analysis for today. Now, looking at the dollar index from the daily time frame, it looks to be in this short-term daily downtrend. You can see where structure was broken, it retraced, and now it's continuing its journey to the downside. And we're expecting that it's going to sell all the way to the downside, clearing out the previous lows that reside somewhere around here. So it was taking out this first low. We're seeing that this second low right here could be the next target for gold as it's trading to the downside. Having created an inducement right here, this should be a good setup to clear out the low. So from the daily time frame, we're expecting a sell on gold. That's what we're expecting on the daily time frame. Now, if we move to the 4-hour time frame, we would also see that the 4-hour time frame has already started making its way to the downside as well. I haven't traded into this fair value gap right here. It's now making its move to the downside. You can see the fair value gap here. Okay, price traded into it, and now it's making its move to the downside. Now we're seeing that minor structure has been created, and then it's even turned into a major structure for a sell trend. So for gold against the dollar on the 4-hour time frame, we're also seeing a sell. Now, if we look at the 1-hour time frame as well, just like we had on the 4-hour time frame, we're seeing a sell to the downside. So we're expecting that to play out for the remaining part of today. So my first target for today's is possibly, or for this remaining part of this week, is possibly this level here. Because I'm seeing this liquidity that's residing right here, I want to see price sweep it out, starting from this liquidity point here, this one here, and then next being this guy here. So I'm expecting price to sweep them out, and then we'll continue trading to the downside. So this is my target for gold against the dollar today. Come and sweep this guy out. Okay, don't worry, just missing that out. So this is where we're looking to see gold trade to, somewhere around here. Okay, once you take out this liquidity straight up to this downside. So for today, let's look out for trades that are possible for us to take advantage of today. Now, I was looking at something earlier when I cited this fair value gap here. I was thinking if price gets into it, maybe during the main London session, we're going to look for a sell. But before the London session even started, somewhere around 6 a.m. or so, price has already gotten into it. And this was the setup I was looking out for price to get into this fair value gap and this old low right here, this particular place. And I was expecting that that would play out in the London session, but you can see that it already played out earlier than we expected, and price has sold to the downside. So we're expecting that price would continue selling to the downside, all right, without even considering this main move. So we're expecting continuous sell to the downside. So for me on gold, I'll be on high alert, because what I'm looking out for on gold is possibly playing out right before me, and I would want to see price get to my point of interest so that I can take a good trade on gold. So where is the place I'm looking out for right now? I'm looking at this place here, somewhere around here, because this is also a box pattern that has been shown to us somewhere around here. So we might be waiting for price to get here, and then we'll sell it also. I'm waiting for something like this. Price gets here, and then we sell to the downside. So we'll be having a trade setup like this. All right, so this could be 30 pips stop loss. Yeah, yes, 30 pips stop loss. And we're looking for minimum of 1:3 as usual. So we'll be looking at 92 pips take profit. So you can see a setup like this, and then we'll be taking it on gold. So the entry point is going to be somewhere around 3295. Stop loss is going to be around 3298. Take profit is going to be around 3286. So I'll take it again. So if you're writing it down or if you're spotting it out, you should. So we're looking at 3295 as our entry. We're looking at 3298 as our stop loss. We're looking at 3286 as our take profits. Okay. So if you are trading gold, then you should look out for this trade. Once it gets to this our point of interest, we'll sell gold to the downside. Okay. So this is what I'm looking out for on gold. Now let's look at the yen basket and the yen pairs and see what we have. Now for the yen basket and the yen pairs, all the setups that we have for it is just playing out accordingly. So we're looking to see it take out this low right here, and it has done that. I think yesterday, yes, it took out that low. The next low we're expecting is this place right here, because we're expecting the yen basket to keep selling to take out all these lows that has been created on its way to the upside, because these are the liquidity points that are available. So for the yen basket, I'm expecting a sell to the downside. It's currently retracing but we expect it to continue selling. Now, where is it going to possibly retrace to? We're looking at this low right here that it broke a couple of hours ago. That is yesterday. So we want to see it retrace here and then continue selling. So we'll see something like this. You can draw this out this way. Okay, so that is where we're sorry, let me put that again. That's what we're looking out for on Yen Basket. We're looking out for a retracement and then a continuation. So I'm expecting it to return somewhere around this 38.2 and 50% level. Once it has retraced to that level, I'm expecting it to slam all the way to the downside. So for the Yen Basket, this is my analysis, this is my outlook. I'm expecting a retracement and then a continuation to the downside. Let's see how that affects GBP JPY and the likes. Now, looking at GBP JPY from the daily time frame, I know it has been due for a retracement, but we cannot force its hand for to retrace properly as we wanted. But if we look at the 4-hour time frame as well, you can be seeing some good places where price will possibly retrace to, having the retracement started. All right, so if we're looking at it, look at somewhere around 50% and 61.8. This level right here would be a good spot for GBP JPY to retrace to. So I'm expecting a deep retracement into this level here, and then a continuation to the upside. If you also look at it on the 1-hour time frame, you see that we might possibly sweep out this liquidity here, all this liquidity that is residing right here, this guy, this one, and this one. If price sweeps it out, we'll be expecting the sell-off to continue to the downside. So I'm expecting a sweep of all this liquidity, trade into this level here, and then we'll buy GBP JPY back to the upside. So I'm expecting a sell for today, but I'm going to be very observant and very careful with the sell of GBP JPY. I'm not going to force it because knowing how GBP JPY plays, sometimes when you're expecting it to sell as much, it's just going to sell a little. Possibly it may sell into this fair value gap right here and then resume back to the upside. It's also a possibility on GBP JPY. So we need to be very careful with that sell on GBP JPY. So you can mark this place out and see what will possibly happen around there. So you can actually sell into this fair value gap and then resume back to the upside. But if it breaks this fair value gap and we come back to see it broken, we would start looking for more sells to the downside. Okay, so I'm looking to sell GBP JPY, but I just need one more confirmation and then I'll be entering my sell on GBP JPY. So possibly we would want to see price break this low right here, then retrace, and then we'll continue selling it to the downside. So I'm keeping GBP JPY on alert. I would want to see it break this low here, so I can set my alert at this low right here. Once it breaks this low, I'll get an alert from TradingView, and then I'll be coming to take my sell on GBP JPY, after waiting for the retracement to happen. So this is what I'm looking out for on GBP JPY. But if it doesn't break this sell, then it may just trade into this 1-hour fair value gap and then resume the trade back to the upside, because the overall direction of GBP JPY is a buy. The overall direction is a buy. So if we see a buy taking place, we should not be surprised, right? So all we want to do is to take advantage of the position we are forecasting. So right now we're forecasting a sell on GBP JPY, which has already started, and we want to see it sell into some good place for us to buy from. Overall, on the 4-hour time frame and on the daily time frame, this 198.000 price point is the most juiciest place for it to sell to. But if that doesn't play out, then if we just see this brief retracement of this 1-hour swing into this fair value gap here, and we could start buying from there. So that is what we're expecting to see on GBP JPY. So I'm going to keep it on the tabs, and then yeah, so I'll notify you on the Telegram group when price has gotten into that point of interest as sure. All right, so let's move to Euro JPY. Euro JPY on the daily time frame. On the daily time frame of Euro JPY, you can see that Euro JPY has been bullish. They've just been buying and buying. I think this is the next target for Euro JPY, except it wants to go and take out the all-time high. The all-time high is this level right here. It traded it, I think, was it June or so? Last year, yeah. So this is the new all-time high of Euro JPY, except it's going to take it out. Then we should still just grab this liquidity and then start coming down. If not, then the old all-time high is going to be threatened. Okay, so let's look at it on the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, we're expecting some retracement, although we might not be expecting it to be as deep as GBP JPY because of the strength of although we may not expect it to get into that level because of the strength of the euro right now, but we can also look at it on the 4-hour time frame as well. So if you look at it on the 4-hour time frame, you see that it is retracing. I'm not expecting it to be that deep, so we can just draw our Fibonacci retracement tool from here all the way here. Okay, so if price gets into any of these discount levels, then we can start looking for a buy. If you look at the 1-hour time frame, price has not confirmed the retracement yet, so we can take this off on the 1-hour time frame because we want to see price break this level right here first. So the moment price breaks this level, then we'll start looking for our entry. Okay, so if price breaks this level on Euro JPY, then we'll start looking for a sell. So let me even add an alert right there so I don't forget. Okay, so alert has been added. Once price crosses this level, we'll be looking for Euro JPY sell, and then we're expecting it to go grab all this liquidity of this week before resuming back to the uptrend. So this is what I'm looking out for on Euro JPY, looking for a sell, and I want to see it break this level. So for the JPYs, Euro JPY and GBP JPY, I'm expecting confirmation before I enter the sell because the overall direction that I'm seeing on them is a buy. So I'm waiting to see if they are going to get into the sell region before I enter the sell, because the sell that we're taking is just a retracement. So we're targeting few pips and then we are off. The main trade is a buy. So we're just waiting to grab the retracement because it will be very rewarding. We're talking about 100 pips plus in our direction if it goes our way. So we're expecting Euro JPY to sell. We're expecting GBP JPY to sell. But first off, we'd want to see a break of structure clearly that indicates a sell before we take our trade. For GBP JPY, it has not gotten there yet. Euro JPY, it has not broken the structure yet. So we still see further buys on Euro JPY and on GBP JPY. And then, like we first discussed on gold, I think gold gets into our point of interest. Wow. So we missed it. I don't know if anybody took this trade, but gold just got into our point of interest and within a few minutes, it's already dropped into the downside. Okay, some people were already alerting us on the Telegram group. Okay, Mr. Yuba says he's in. Congratulations to you. Well done. We are making analysis and some people are already making money from it already. So gold has gotten to, okay, Color Day is also in. Thank you. Thank you. I'm very, very glad. Remember where the take profit is. Even if I didn't take the trade, I'll be very glad to see as many people who took the trade end up in profit. Remember where our take profit is. It's at 3285. That's the take profit. So once price gets there, you exit your positions immediately. Okay, or you set your take profit at that particular point that we mentioned. So this is a very good trade. You can see why it's good to join the market color live in the morning. Even though the person that is doing the analysis did not take the trade, you too can take advantage of it. All right, so that is a very wonderful call. And I'm glad many people have already taken the trade. So let's see how it writes into our point of interest. Looking at this is already 1:1. So it's moving very well in our direction. So let's see it trade to 1:3, and then you exit your positions. Okay. So thank you very much, everyone. We're going to be giving updates on this on our Telegram group so that everyone will be able to take advantage of it. All right. So thank you, everyone, once again. Let's take a few comments if there are any. All right. So someone said I just entered a buy on gold now. So okay, so we analyzed for a short-term sell on gold. Maybe you later on share with us what you saw that made you take your buy on gold, because sometimes this kind of thing can happen. Someone who took a buy will be correct. Someone who took a sell would also be correct, depending on what you're looking out for overall. So we're expecting that the trade will move in our direction, and if it moves in yours, congratulations. If it moves in the sell direction, congratulations also to those who took the sell. Okay, so all right, saw a box pattern on M1, but you're bearish the whole day. So we too were bearish the whole day, and we're expecting to sell. Usually, I don't like to go to M1 to look for anything. I usually stop at 5 minutes and 15 minutes time frame. That is like the lowest I can ever get to, and it's because of volatile pairs like gold that if you're looking at it on the 1 hour time frame, you'll be seeing moves on the 5 minutes time frame that you'll be missing out on. So I just like to check on 5 minutes and 15 minutes, and This is also a box pattern of 15 minutes. So on the 1 minute time frame, since it's 1 minute, you can actually get price to trade into your point of interest and possibly your TP while you are still in our own trade. So if it goes your direction, well done. Like you said, it's a 1 minute box pattern that you used. Well noted. Maybe furthermore would explore those options. But for now, maybe we'll stick with what we have. All right. Thank you very much. Congratulations to all those who are in the trade and who are already making real money. Tell the others who should have joined this trade analysis and are missing out. And if possible, even show them your profits that you're already making. So if this trade gets to our TP, make sure you send us a screenshot on Telegram so that we'll show others what they're missing out on the market color live sessions. Okay. So thank you once again for joining today's market color. We're glad that you all are here and that you're taking advantage of these good things we're bringing your way every morning. Okay. So I think I've taken all the comments. Yes, I've taken all the comments. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. We are really, really happy that we are all making progress together on this journey. All right. So we're going to be meeting again by 2 p.m. Today. But then just wanted to also inform you once again that we'll be having our Traders Bootcamp coming up on 2nd of August, 2025. And make sure you are there, especially if you are within and around the city of Abuja. The time is 9 a.m. Registration is currently on. So
is it working?
You are there and you do not miss out on the Traders Bootcamp. And then finally, FX Bootcamp registration is currently on. So for those who want to learn the strategies we're using to take these trades, right? For streaming, we cannot confirm that it's going to be streamed. So make sure you are there. Okay, there's no confirmation that there will be any streaming option available at that time. So make sure you are live and you're present and you do not miss out on the things. We're going to be sharing some things that we'll share with you right there. There's a lot and lots that you're going to miss out on. We're bringing trading experts, we're bringing trading instructors, mentors, influencers that you know that you would want to link up with, bringing as many people. We don't want to give out everything right here during the announcement. So just make sure you are there so that you do not miss out or you do not hear the story of how great the event was, right? And then lastly, our FX Bootcamp training is currently available for registration. So if you are willing to learn the strategies we're using to take this trade and you want to learn how we are able to analyze the market the way we do and make profit from it, then you should be signing up for the FX Bootcamp. If you're having problem that has to do with strategy, we're going to break down strategy for you and show you how we use strategies to enter the market. If risk management and psychology is your problem, we're going to break that down for you and teach you a good and a tested model that we use to manage risk and our psychology in trading. So if these are part of your problems in trading, then make sure you sign up for the FX Bootcamp training so that you take advantage of all the things that we're going to be sharing right there. Okay. Thank you very much once again for joining today's market color. I'm CJ. I'm going to see you by 2 p.m. GMT+1 for the market color recap. Until then, stay blessed. See you by 2 p.m. Cheers and God bless.
We've been planning for this event for a very long time and we are happy that it's finally holding. One of the things we're hoping to do is to show you the full side of FX. We want to change the standard of trading in this country. We want to put as much truth into it and show you the good, the bad, and the ugly.
I am very much happy. It's like this bootcamp is only for me.
Before the session ended, I gained a lot of insight. I understood a lot of things. I'm just very grateful for this